Right, I'm just finding the centre for this drive bearing cap and silver retainer. I'm using my soft jaws again. That was the easiest way I can drill through without actually hitting the jaws. So once again, I've just packed up on the parallels. Get the right way. So I've just packed it up on the parallels, as you can see, and clamped it down. And I'm just using the centre finder to get the centre, and then we'll set up our PCD functions again. Right, so that's our centre. We'll set up our PCD. Right, we'll set up our PCD function now. So we're on 0, 0. X and Y axis. Center position is 0. Our pitch circle diameter is 55. Our start angle is going to be 0. But our end angle is going to be 300. Out of that. Number of holes will be 6. And we're ready to go. Right, we'll get started on this PCD now. Righto, all done. Counterboard ready to go. I'll deburr those and we'll see how they fit on that little housing. Okay, well that's the drive side cap done for the main housing. So we'll deboil that and we'll see how it gets up. Alright, that's the last cover done. So I'll debur that, tidy it up, and we'll go on to the next component. And I think I'll do that that thrusting washer we've got on the worm shaft, and little spacer washer. So we'll get that on the go next. We can start getting this transmission assembled up, and then we'll move on to the crank disc. Alright guys, next thing we're going to make up is this knockout washer. I've got a bit of 40mm stock in the chuck, so it's fairly straightforward. This is the washer that's going to sit on that worm shaft. If we need to remove the worm shaft, we need to be able to knock the cup out with the shaft. So this just gives us a nice flat face to be able to do that. So no great rocket science in this, fairly loose tolerance on the OD. Going to make that a shrink fit onto the worm shaft itself. Bit of an angle to help with a lead in to get it in. Just guide it through. So fairly straightforward. And then we'll go on to this little bearing thrust washer. No great rocket science in that one either. So we'll get these two little items knocked up, and we'll get them onto the worm shaft, and then we can assemble up that transmission with that dummy bush in place. We'll see how everything looks. Alright, let's get onto it. Oh, I might have to be showing that out. That's alright. One more to go. As I said, this diameter here isn't critical. Alright, so we've got 0.13 left to go on the diameter. So 0.06. That should be its size. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's giving me about a 0.015 interference there, so we'll leave that at that. Right, we'll set up and we'll just cut that chamfer, and that chamfer is only to help guide this into the housing itself, just over the backing bore that we've got for the cup. So not a critical one, but we'll set that up. So we've got a 28 degree included angle, so we'll go 14 degrees on the top side. So I'll set that up and we'll come back. Right, so around 14 degrees, we'll just run the lathe in reverse, and we'll just cut it with the boring tool. So the land's got to come back about 4 mil, but once again, not critical this one. Might help if I do run it in reverse. So a bit another mil to go on that land. Right. Yes, reverse Cameron. That's close enough for us. Alright, I'll set up for, we'll clean that up, a bit of emery, and take off all the burrs, and the burrs off, and we'll set that up for parting. Right, we'll have a go at parting this off. Haven't had much luck with parting off lately, but anyway, we'll see how we go. Beautiful. Now what I want to do is drill a number of holes around the periphery here, just to allow that lubrication in that gearbox to get access into the bearing. I've got a fairly, it's probably about a mil clearance around here, but I'd rather open that up to give as much oil penetration as I can. So we'll head on over to the milling machine, where I've still got the soft jaw chuck set up. We'll mount it in there, and we'll get some holes run around there on a PCD. Right, we're just going to put 6 holes, 6 4mm holes into this on a 27.5mm PCD, and then I'll take it back over to the lathe in the soft jaws to then machine the back of this Well, I've got this soft jaw chuck set up in the milling machine. It was already set up ready to go, so a little bit of an intermittent cut when we cut those holes, but that'll be fine. Just so it's a double setup. So we'll get these knocked in now. Now I might go through and I'll machine chamfer for those, so we'll just set up a chamfering tool. Alright, that's beaut. Alright, I'll get this set up over in the lathe, and we'll get that other side faced out. Okay, rather than putting the chuck of the soft jaws in, I'm going to try and use this little tool and see if we can't straighten up that that face, so that we can give that a lick. It's only got about 1/2 mil to come off it, so let's see how we go. Looks like it's done alright, so we'll set up and see how we go facing it. I'm not going to worry about 0.07. That worked out beautifully. Right, we'll just knock this little washer up, this backing washer up against the circlip. Bring that down to 26 on the AD, and diameter 24, so no tight tolerances on this one. 26.35, 0.35 will come off. Loose. Right, we'll just finish the bore out on this to a diameter of 20. I'll clean it up and measure it and see where we're at. We'll call it. Yeah, just want to check that. Oh dear me. Alright, let's bring it back. Let's see what we're measuring up at there. .06 to go. Yeah, 0.03 on the radius. What am I doing? I'll have to face that back a bit. Oops. Right, it's got to be clearance on the 20mm shaft to go on anyway, so we'll just see where that's at now. just go the smallest tat on that, I think. Gives us just a little bit of clearance on the shaft. Righto, we'll see how we go with this. A little smaller type parting off tool. I had a lot of luck with these smaller blade tools, but we'll see how we go. Well, that worked out alright. Okay. Well, we'll get set to start cleaning up all those little washers we've just made. Righto, so that's how that alignment's all machined up. I've just surface ground the back end of that back to thickness. So he's going to slide on and become a backing washer for that circlip up against the bearing. This is our little knockout washer we're going to put on. Oops. So that's just going to be a light shrink fit onto that diameter there. And it's guided like that, so as it goes through the housing it helps guide it, and then if we have to knock the cup out, it'll be up against that face there when we're driving that back. But I'm going to pop that on the stove top in the kitchen without my wife at home, and just warm that up gently and just shrink fit that into place. Alright, my wife's just got home from shopping, so I'm not going to be doing this on the stove top. I'm going to give it a go with one of these little torches. This is a little one I use for shrink wrap electrical stuff, but we'll see if we can get enough heat into it to just open it up, and then we'll try it on the shaft. I've got that sitting just on a bit of super wool insulation, just so that we don't run the heat out into some metal. The interference on this was only around about 0.015, I think. Alright, we'll put some gloves on and we'll see if that's going to go on for us. Alright, let's see how we go. Ooh, that is rather hot. That's it. That's it, nicely home. Right, very happy with that. That'll work out nice. Alrighty. I might assemble that up into the box with a little dummy bush, and we'll see how things look.